a little more time to get ready.
Okay. Observe the barrier. Your armor seems to be working well. I guess you were right about the core integration.
I knew you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So team comps push forward that's one. So now we're holding right at the that's grand. They push it, so we go down to it. I've been hit by the widow. Most widows over there. So I die. Where was I? Okay, so I'm here. Shooting. Like that. There's the widow. Still shooting. I go this side. So the widow is called, and I must have seen her. So that was not the play from me. Okay, now what? So we're down a man. They're pushing through. Widow's on the left. We have no one to kill. Oh my god.
Ready for battle. Ready for...
Okay, we go from here. So here's the widow. There's me. I get rolled. It's 5 of us. No one can really do anything to the widow, so Ryan should be putting a shield. Immortality comes out. So Jake probably saw the widow. We can actually check. That's a bit of a trick. So Jake puts immortality because he thinks we're going to get rolled by the widow. Alex decides to run over after the widow. And that leaves the rest of the team to run at us. Jake doesn't have immortality because he used it. And now we're 2 men down and it's clean. Okay, so now ultimate they've shattered. We should win this next fight. We have a lot more ups. Okay, so they're playing to the left. We push in. They drop down, but the Sigma's still there. We should be pushing the Sigma. We push the Sigma. That's good. Okay, so we're pushing the Sigma. Where's the widow? The widow's there. Did any of us see the widow? Doesn't look like it. And the widow kills me again. She then runs away and she's still there. So we push back because we're a man down. Oh, why do I keep doing that? Okay. Let's see. Can anyone see? So you don't?
Heroes never die. You should be at peak performance.
Okay, anyway, I'm dead. We push back. The Ash goes for a dynamite. She gets pushed away. So we're falling back. This is grand. Widow ult comes out. Alex has gone off. Who knows? but he's back and no one died, so everything's good. Now, I'm back, yep. We're ready to push in again. So we engage with Flux, gets a couple, and we use Molten Core. Immortality comes out, it's gone. He goes down. Their Ash uses a Bob. We have 2 picks now, so it should be clean up. Alex and Ben have gone after the Ash. The Ash dies. There's the Widow. Yeah, they're already getting out, they know. And then Widow dies too.
Show them what you can do.
Okay, so now. We still have a gigantic ult advantage. They have 2 ults, so we should be winning this fight as well. Okay, so now we're holding left side. Probably, who knows why actually. And we fall back to point, so we did not hold the choke. We should have held at that choke right there. But we let them push in. The rally comes out. The shadow comes through. Doesn't matter though, because we win the fight. They use ult as well. Immortality's out, so that's cancelled. The Widow's down, and the Sigma, Mercy, and Ash, do any of them die? Looks like we're pushing for him. At least Ben is. Ben and Alex are, but the rest of the team aren't. Okay. So now what? Do they touch? So the Reiner has to go down and touch, and he gets rolled. To be expected. Ash gets rolled. Mercy's on point. Immortality's used to res. Bob comes out from us. Yeah, this is over.
Ready for battle.
Ready for battle. Now we are playing dive. We're playing dive because there's a lot of high ground. That's our plan. Okay, so they come out. We see they have a Widow up top. We get ready to jump. Alex jumps. Ryan jumps. Alex pushes in. Now, Alex assumes that he has the team with him. He sees the Widow on her own. Now the Widow's not on his own, and Alex gets rolled. He almost lives, but he dies. And we had all pushed back because of the Tracer on Jake. And now the Widow's back in position, and since we're down to the main tank, yeah, we just lose. Okay, so now swaps come in, we're off dive straight away. Oh my god.
Ready for battle.
I need to just not press that button now. Oh no.
Ready for battle. The objective is now active.
Okay, now, there we go. So we all get rolled. Ben swaps to Sombra, Alex swaps to Reinhardt. I stay in Genji, we've got a Sigma now. And we have a break. So the purpose of this comp is brawl, except our DPS are not brawl. We break for the flanking. We hopefully have Sombra to kill the Widow and also get G. Okay, and we also have the hacks. So let's see how this split it. So Tracer's in the back line, Sticks Mitchell. Did we push in knowing the Tracer was in the back line?
I am ready.
No, so there's the Tracer. Tracer goes on the flank. And we're feeling like we should be calling the Tracer now, but we pushed in. And it wouldn't have mattered anyway, he would have still died. Although Jake could have been mortality then. So maybe not. So then, oh, Jake dies. How does Jake die? He hears it, but he doesn't go for the immortality. Didn't think it was worth it, maybe. And he's trying to heal Alex. Ryan is still behind. There was nothing, really. That was not very well played. We've just kind of let the Widow do whatever she wants. And now both healers are dead, so this fight's done.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
A late ult, that's not great. Well, late ult from them, so it is grand. Okay, so now we've got Blade and we've got nothing else. After 2 fights, we have absolutely nothing. That's very not good. So we have to swap, so it's really only 1 fight. Ben gets killed. How does Ben get killed?
Helden sterben nicht.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Oh, so sights come in. Ben's trying to get out. They all see him. He gets uncloaked. He translocates. Oh no. And then he gets rolled. He goes for another translocator, but it doesn't matter. He's dead. Okay, so translocating was obviously not the play there. So they have for all intents and purposes, they're winning this fight. We have no ults. We're pushing in again. The Tracer's gone around the flank. Tracer's called out. We go to push the Tracer. Ben gets a hack. We've all pushed. Ryan stayed main. Ryan is still main. Ryan finally decides to go around, but ults are down. A pin comes through, that's unlucky. Blade comes out. Blade gets 1. They used immortality early, that was not very smart of them. Shatter comes through onto 2. Because Alex had... Where did Alex go? Okay, so the pin comes through, that's very lucky. Reinhardt gets hacked. Blade comes out. I go for the Widow. Alex pins. Then he sees the Sigma. So Alex kind of tunnel visions on the 1 HP Sigma. Leaves 3 people to get shattered. But that's fine. Because now the Reinhardt, as now their Baptiste is tunnel visioned onto the 1 HP Brig. The Mercy tried to res, I don't know what she was doing. And we win these. So we should not have won that. Here we are. Now we have ults. And they're making swaps as well. So this is looking very good for us. Although it is 93%. So maybe not. Okay, so what we want to do is preferably open up with a rally. just push through them. They're on McCree now, so we don't need to worry about sightlines. Ben gets flashbanged out of it. He runs away, he gets killed. That's a bit unlucky, and the pulse bomb comes through. And after that it's clean up. So we weren't aggressive there. We held here. We should have been holding at this choke. We let them run through, get all the space they needed, and then they rolled us.
Ready for battle.
Oh, why did I do that? Okay. And then we lose.
Helden sterben nicht.
Score 1-1. Ready for battle.
Now, team comps here. They're sticking with the McCree in this area. We have no Sombra now, we're on Junkrat. That makes sense. There's close quarters. They're on Echo. Are we still on Genji? Okay, so... No, we're on Reaper. Yeah, Reaper. It's close quarters.
3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Okay, so the Echo goes out right. Get some poking, we don't need to worry about that for now. Reinhardt's gone right, the whole team. Reinhardt's pushed way too far forward, we should be pushing him, we do. The boop comes through and the support's there for him. McCree's on the flank. He gets Mitchell. Although he dies as well. So now we should be pushing because we know all the res have to die and immortality's out. And now we win these. Ryan has gone over to kill the Echo. And we cap point. So, should have called out the McCree, he died anyway, and then they had a really stupid idea of rezzing. That wasn't really good play from us, that was just bad play from them. Okay, so now, we didn't... Did they push through? We're not holding at the choke, so... Why is this? Okay, yeah, so we kill the Baptiste, we kill the Echo, and then we all go to point. Well, there's the problem. So we all go to point, which leaves them get through the choke again. They get through the choke. McCree's got his pocket. I get out of there. Now what? So now they're kind of backed into a corner here. We can push this. Yeah, Alex pushes. The Echo's up top, but we don't know that. Okay, now we know the Echo's up top. Ryan goes to look at her. Alex goes back to swing for some reason. Both DPS are on the flank. Alex blocks Shatter. That happens. He gets booped. Big Shatter comes in. And that just kind of wins us. So it was a big boop into a big Shatter. And now all 6 of us go after this one Echo. Alex pins. And I'd be willing to bet that we don't go and hold the choke. Nope. We let him through the choke again. Ben has just got back and he's dead. I go to 1v1 Sorry, no I don't, I run away. McCree goes after me.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Okay. So it's a 5v4 basically. The shadow comes through, hits one. Does Jake have immortality? Doesn't matter. Alex lives. McCree dies, probably overextended, but Mercy is probably going to come in for a res now. So we're down 2, they're down 1. We're down more than 2 because Ben actually did that from spawn. We're down 3. The Echo ult comes out and we're just going to get rolled now. Yeah. Alex pins him off the map. Ben's back, but it's too late. Okay, so I'm shooting here. And they go up to hold the choke. Alex comes in. We didn't get there in time. We know the Reinhardt's dead, but we're not pushing through. We're just sitting in the choke, letting them damage us. What are we doing? We push through, and we go backwards. Ryan gets pinned because he didn't expect us to go back. And we have there's a lot of damage because we stayed in the choke. High Noon comes out, who knows? Okay, so now they're going to chase me. I managed to get out. Now that we know that there's a McCree in his area there, so we could push them, or we could push up top, because we know they're not going to be there. We decide to push them. I don't think that this is the play, because they can drop down a lot easier than we can. Like, if for them to go back up takes a lot longer. The McCree's gone on a flank anyway, and he's seen me, but he uses flashbang. I go to kill him, it doesn't work. So now we're on point, but they have the high ground. That was questionable from the Baptiste, to say the least. He's still up top. I'm behind. We've got Tanks and Jake on point. And what do? We just sit there. We go to take point. Shadow's big. Death Blossom's big. We kind of got lucky there as well. If that Shadow didn't hit, we would have lost that. Because we did not do anything aggressive. And can anyone touch? Ben's gonna make sure of this. Mercy is gonna touch though. Oh, Mitchell tries to stop him. Oh, he tried his best. Well, I mean, the damage is done. Jake's holding. Jake and Ryan are holding the choke. Ryan gets solo ulted. Doesn't matter. And it's clean up now. There's nothing anyone can do because we have the kills. Okay. So basically we won that because they had poor ult management.
Victory.
And we got big shatters. Numbani.
Traveling to Numbani. Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Okay, so we're on
Defend
attack here.
objective A.
We are pew-pewing. We know they have a Widow. They like playing Widow. We go up through the choke. We push through the choke. We do. Axe is trying to block the Widow. He knows the Widow's there. We should all know the Widow's there. The call comes out for Ryan to put his shield. Yeah, Alex has pushed through in the meantime. So is Ben. However, I'm still behind. But we kill people over here. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we're pew pew. Gets hooked, doesn't matter, the heals are there. Pushes through. Gets booped. Ice Wall comes through, Ping comes through. It's a nice combo. And Arissa is stuck. She dies. So both DPS are dead, but it's kinda, we win the fight anyway. Both the DPS and Moira. Widow's 1. Ping comes through again. Alex does not kill him with the pin, but he scares him. And we're winning this fight anyway. It's not that big of a thing. They really should not be pushing this. And they don't, but they're bad, so they... Jijako just feeds. And the hack comes through on the Genji, he gets rolled. Okay. Now, we are looking to push the advantage. We shatter 3. It was a bit rude, but it works. Now it's just Roadhog. We're all going to kill the Roadhog. But Reinhardt's back, so we're probably not going to kill the Roadhog. Now what we're doing is we're playing really far up with no main heals. Ben gets hooked, he lives, that's lucky. Okay, so we're falling back now a bit. And Jake's almost there with the main heals. That comes through, Immortality's out. He does well. Alex dies. I was not looking at Alex. Okay, how does Alex die? Okay, so he sees that he pushed it, he gets hooked. That's what went wrong. Okay, so but McCree was on the flank and he died. Ryan's going to ult here. That makes sense. The hack comes out onto the Reinhardt. So many ults they use from everyone. And we're down a Reinhardt, they're down a McCree. We should be losing this, but we don't because we used all of our ults. Shadow comes through onto 2. Massive hack. Genji dies. He probably overextended. And now we need to push the advantage. He gets hooked, it's fine though. 1 dead, 2 dead. The rest get out. It comes through again, but it's fine. Now we've got 5 minutes. So where did we go wrong here? Okay, we're holding around the corner, that's fair. The Reinhardt pins in, Alex gets hooked, Alex gets rolled. Now we all need to run away. We're all running away. Immortality has to come out because Jake's about to die. Jake's still about to die. Okay, Alex is back. They have 5, 6 ults. We have 5, 6 ults. He is using, but he's throwing, or rather, Jijako is. Big EMP comes through, big Shadow comes through. And that's all she wrote. They only use 1 ult in that fight, whereas we used 2. But it's fine. We won the fight. Okay, so now there's no real choke to hold. This is a long sidelines. Okay, so Roadhog gone around the back. Gone for Ben. Ben doesn't die. Immortality comes out a bit early. Shadow comes through. It hits just Mitchell. Bob's out. Ryan is up top. Ben got ulted. So basically they used 5 ults. And we used 2. That's fine. We can lose those. Okay, so now we're all on our way back. Roadhog has gone up
The power of destruction.
by Ben. Misses the hook. That's lucky.
Later. Hey there.
Ben translocates inside the Roadhog. Not really sure about that.
Here it comes.
I dynamite here, think Roadhog's there, so Roadhog drops. We're down a man, we should not push in. We're kind of standing our ground though. It looks like, okay, so Alex is pushing in, but the rest of the team are not. Okay, now Alex pushes back though, so it's fine. He gets hooked. Was that hooked during a fire strike? I think the Roadhog was looking out for the fire strikes. There's fire strike number 1. So the Roadhog's looking, he's got the angle. He sees, oh, fire strike, hook, and Alex gets dead. So now we push back again. Ben pushes a bit forward, he's trying to charge EMP. Hook comes through onto Mitchell. Ryan tries to save him, but Mitchell's dead. Jake dies. Let's have a look at Jake's. Okay, Jake, so he sees the hook, he could immortality here, he should, he does not. And he pushed forward too because he was trying to heal. That's probably how he died. Okay, so he's going for the heals again now. It's just Ryan's shield. He's standing still, he gets triple headshot. Simple as. Okay, so we just keep getting picked one by one. And we're pushing back, which is fine. Ryan gets really weak. We seem to be pushing forward. But no, we're fine. We waited out. We know Roadhog's still up top. So the Battle of the Bobs comes out. Genji gets hacked. Call comes out to kill Genji. Genji dies. Roadhog's still up top. Bob, not my Bob wins. Okay, so we don't worry about him. About the Roadhog, we just kind of say, yeah, he's there. He gets booped out of the hook. Alex is very alone. We all saw the Roadhog and went to kill the Roadhog. Alex did not see the Roadhog. But it's fine because we all say, nah, let's run away. Oh my god, no.
Ready for battle.
Okay. So Battle Bobs, Genji dies, blah blah blah. Roadhog's up top, Ryan gets hooked, doesn't matter. He uses eat though. Okay, so now we push through. We know the Roadhog's still behind. At least Mitchell does. He boosts the Roadhog. Mitchell says kill the Roadhog, Jake says kill the Roadhog, Ryan says kill the Roadhog. Roadhog runs away. Let's slow this down. Okay, so now the Genji's behind. He's back and he's behind. Ult comes out. Ash is to the right. No one noticed the Ash on the right. The pew pew comes out from me. But Roadhog's still behind. Roadhog rolls me. Oh no!
Ready for battle.
Not fun. I think we're stuck.
Traveling to Numbani. Ready for battle.
Okay. Third time's the charm. Okay, so here we are. The shatter comes through. Shatter, there was no follow-up because we were all looking at the Roadhog. Shatter on their side gets blocked. Two people get lifted up. Genji comes in. Then goes for the hack. He gets headshot by the Ash. I noticed the Ash. I pew pew the Ash. Ash is one. Roadhog's still behind though. And we'd all pushed forward. But I was in the back. Killing the Ash. Roadhog then ults. Alex gets 2 though. How did Alex get 2? So Flux comes through. Fire strike. Right has 1. They both pin each other or something. Now Alex is just swinging wildly. He knows he has to support. And yeah, he's just running through them basically. Immortality comes out. Kind of dodgy. Pin comes through, that's very lucky. Yuji no Kyokure. This is where the immortality would be useful. But doesn't matter. Because it didn't happen. And anyway, they managed to stabilize because of the spawns. So this is last fight now. We have EMP, we have Slam. EMP comes out but we don't have Slam. Also Ben dies. Slam comes through, it gets a good few but there's so much damage that nothing happens. The Bob dies, the Ash is on the flank again. Ash is 1, so am I. Zarya is also on the side. We notice her, kind of. We don't really notice her. So basically we've used 3 ultimates. We've gotten nothing out of it. They used 1 ultimate. We did nothing with any of that. and we lost a player, but they didn't. So then Zarya and Ash come in and they just focus down one person. Ryan solo ults a Torb. Ben's back on Tracer. Okay, so Ben gets a kill though, that's big. Immortality's out because Alex was so weak. So this is where it could be big. But we don't look at the Zarya. The Shadow comes through because he was waiting on the fire strike. And that's how it is.
Initially for battle.
Now we have a game plan in mind. The game plan. I'm on Soldier, Ben's on Junkrat. We've got Sigma Orisa, we've got Brig, which we were kind of conflicted about.
In 30 seconds.
But it doesn't really matter. Ryan said Mercy could work, Mercy could. So could Brig though, depending, we don't know what kind of comp they were running. If they were running Brawl then it would have been better. They're not, but we didn't know that. Well, they kind of are. It's more poke with a Reinhardt though, with Ashe and Pharah Mercy. Yeah. So I'm here, Ryan's here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
We're holding
Defend objective A.
far back because we want them to push through up here. But they go main. And I tell Ryan that I was going a bit late. Okay. Alex dies how?
Defend objective A.
Okay, so I'm running back because I know they're going main, so I want better sightline. Alex is looking like this. He's got no shield, he gets fire struck. They have a lot of poke. He doesn't know that yet, does he? He goes to drop down. He gets rolled. So were Jake and Mitchell just not healing him? What were they doing?
Defend objective A.
Yeah, let's look at Mitchell.
Let me patch that up.
How about a little?
More better for small.
So Mitchell has no heal. It's fair.
Defend objective A.
Let me patch that up.
No, Jake. Jake's healing, he reloads, he goes to heal him. Uses that one, goes to heal him. So basically Alex just got bursted down way too quickly. 1 or 2 heals would not have made a difference there. And losing your main tank is not ever the play. We all get rolled. I die because I'm up top and Ryan had to drop, I assume, because of the fact that he was dead. We all get short spawn though, so that's a pog. We're on Pharah Mercy Ashe, which is our Pharah Mercy counter.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Ben did a thing, but it doesn't matter, because Pharah dies. Mitchell's back in the air now. Long sight lines. I'm able to roll. Ben gets really nice hits. Okay, so now we're holding this corner, which is very good. They're down a good few. That's really nice from Ben. Okay, now let's slow this down. So we're holding the choke. We have window, they have a lot more ults than us. That's probably how we lose this. Probably we want to window early to get our ults. We do not hold the choke. We fall back from the choke. They push through and we let them.
Do something!
Immortality comes through because Alex is about to die.
Helden sterben nicht.
Shadow comes through because the shield's broken. They used a lot of ults there though. 4. So, complaining, not really, we didn't use any. And we get a kill onto the Pharah. I die to the Moira ball here. This feels bad moment. And Mitchell reses. Mitchell reses. Mitchell reses. Mitchell reses.
Deine Valkyrie ist da.
Okay, so now we have window, we almost have flux, we almost have... They have barrage, they have flux. We can counter flux, we probably cannot counter barrage. We don't see the Pharah Mercy on the flank. We use that early, which is very good. They used that early. Jake just does not do anything about that. No immortality. Immortality comes out eventually. Kinda late. And now we know that, well, we've only just realised the Pharah Mercy point. Ashe has a great angle because both shields are the exact same. There's no point in having both shields the same place.
Justice.
Justice reigns from above in the back line. No one has still realised it. We turn around. He dies. Mercy goes for res, very stupid. Jake is going to kill them because it was called, which means that the heals are not there. And then Jake dies, Alex dies. They had the numbers. Well, it was probably even. But it doesn't matter now, we lost that fight.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Now though, we have 5 ults, they have 0. If we play this right, we can probably hold it for a good bit. Especially because there's long sightlines here, making Pharah not very good.
Hello.
Sigma makes friends.
Oi.
Too much friends. He ends up killing his own Ashe. Now he's running away. We're not close enough to push down the Sigma.
No longer exists.
So we don't. Alex is back now. They get a res off. It was around the corner, not much to do there. Okay, so Alex is weak. Alex fire strikes. Jake's healing him. I go on the flank, but it's not the play. Sigma goes to chase me, but it doesn't matter. Ben gets unlucky. Now Bob is in them, taking the pressure off. Mitchell gets the res.
Valkyrie ist da.
They push back, but Sigma's still there. We need to push the Sigma. Ryan pushes the Sigma. Ben pushes the Sigma. Do we kill? We kill the Sigma.
Pardon.
Now Pharah Mercy's on the flank again. I get boomed. I call the Pharah Mercy behind after I'm dead because that's what I always do. Now they push the advantage. They're a man down. Well, it's even, but they're down a Sigma. But they know if they use ults, keep the pressure off, they can get the res.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht
They get the
vorbei.
res. Immortality comes out questionably. And if we just didn't have damage.
Rains from above.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Okay. So we have 4 ults. We get a pick. It's now a 5v6. We push. We're pushing. Pushing. We're not pushing.
This will
We're
heal.
holding our ground. We're not pushing. That's not good. Farah Mercy's behind. Mercy's on her own for a while there. And now Jake has decided that he's going to kill the Farah Mercy. Mitchell is going to fly to Ben. That's what he's trying to find him. Immortality comes out because he knows the Farah Mercy. We've got no one to kill them. Seeing that I'm dead because I got rushed down.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
They use ults. We need to use ults. But we don't want to because Ryan and Alex are so weak that they don't want to do that. Bob comes out. Ryan ults anyway. He identifies that there's no way we win this. Mitchell was weak anyway. He gets rolled. This is why Farah Mercy's not good here. Ben's alone in the sky. Jake and Alex are 1 because Jake went to kill the Farah Mercy, then went to heal, but they have a lot of damage. He ults point. The damage is there. They're just gonna get rolled.
Justice reigns from above.
Ben goes for desperation ult. Ryan has already desperation ulted.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Doesn't matter though, we still lose because of the Farah Mercy. We should have. Okay,
Victory.
so we lost that. Why did we lose that? We started off well, then we couldn't shut down the flankers. Yeah, we couldn't shut down the flankers.
Now entering.
I was
the
playing in
temple of
positions where I could
Everest.
easily get flanked by Farah Mercy. I didn't expect it.
Ready
I got
for
rolled,
battle.
and after that, I was the only one who could kill the Farah Mercy, so it just went downhill.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
What's that noise?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Okay, so now we're on defense. They have Genji, Widow. They're playing poke, which makes sense. Our plan is we push through. The barrier gets destroyed instantly. Alex gets destroyed instantly. He gets headshot and then rolled. I push back because I didn't get a chance to push through. We still push in. So now it's a 4v6. Well, I'm there, but I mean, I'm not in any position to be doing much. Ben never pushes back. We all manage to push back because we see the Roadhog. We kill the Roadhog, which is good. The heals come through, but we're still down at Ben. Okay, so take 2, pushing through. Ben's back. No, both of us, we trade blows. But the defending Widow's gonna have the advantage. No, she falls back anyway. Okay, so now we're pushing through at this choke. Let's take this slow. So the Orisa gets left alone because both healers go to heal the Widow. Questionable. Then we managed to push through because of that. The Widow, me and the Widow are annoying each other. We go to look at the Roadhog, as opposed to all the squishy people. Genji comes after me. We notice the Genji, we go to kill the Genji. Alex is on point. Alex tries to set up a point, he pulls the Baptiste. Do we kill the Baptiste? I get rolled. The Baptiste misses that. He uses immortality. We kill the Baptiste. The Baptiste. Okay, we do not kill the Baptiste. So now everyone's back but one. Ben is forced to use ult, which is fair enough. He dies, but he gets both supports. And we've been on point this whole time. They've got no heals. We just win this. Very indecisive from us, but we win the fight. And the Widow kills me again. We don't talk about that.
Objective lost.
I did not expect the Widow to be there.
Defense point.
And yet here we are. Okay, Widow gets picked. But she has the quick respawn, so it doesn't matter. We have 4 ults. They have 5. We should know this. We know... Okay, so ult tracking. We did not ult track. He's gone back to Roadhog because he wants to flank. He knew it worked last time.
Personne n'échappe à moi.
3 ults are used at once. We don't engage with any ults. Immortality comes down. Genji's getting pocketed though. Widow flanks because she has sights. Kills me. Mitchell blocks the pin. Reinhardt dies. No, he does not. He kills Jake. Genji kills the rest of us. So Alex is strafing. So basically we didn't use any ults there. We let them, well, they used ults. We didn't. They had the advantage. They pushed the advantage. Okay, so now though, so I use my ult early because I don't want to get picked by the Widow. Widow almost dies, but I don't kill her, so it doesn't matter. Now we are pushing through. We see the Roadhog's on the flank, but he's too far back. He's not going to do much. Now he goes on the flank. We know he's there because we have walls. We go to push him. Does Genji die? Genji does not die. That's not great. Ben pushes main. Not the play. We're all pushed in a small corner now. Yep, Genji gets stashes like that. Roadhog comes back around the flank, kills me. Now there's only 4 people. We kill Roadhog, which makes sense, but yeah, we're down both DPS. We just don't have the damage to finish off anything. Okay, Alex gets sacrificed. So that... Okay, so once again, we didn't use any ults. We're kind of scared to use ults. But now we have 5 ults, but we obviously let them charge up all their ults while we didn't use any. I switch over to McCree because I know I'm getting rolled. Also I know that the Roadhog's flanking. But the fact that I switch over to McCree means the Widow has better sight lines. Headshots Alex. Hits Alex again. Alex gets his thing down. We don't notice the Genji Mercy behind. That's not great. He ults, we lose. Once again, they're aggressive with their ults, and we lose because of it. Okie doke, so now we've switched, we do not want the bongo. We've decided it's not worth it. Mitchell gets picked. How does Mitchell get picked? Let's have a look. So he's waiting with the team.